particular woman, her fees, her down payment for the abortion were actually paid for by one of the women, one of the sidewalk counselors. Went to the ATM and gave her her fee. And then when we followed up several months later with the woman, she was having the 7th child, and there was no contact between her and the sidewalk counselors anymore. So for that instance, that's what happened in that case. There are other instances where, you know, Anne and the people inside the pregnancy care center would help fund an apartment for a woman who was considering an abortion and would help her out to alleviate some of the financial burdens. That did happen over the course of the year. You know, we have to sort through a lot of footage and really sort of capture what we feel is the essence of our experience on the corner for the year, and this film definitely represents that. But there are many, many cases of different outcomes. In that particular outcome, I can tell you for sure what happened. But a lot of times we were unable to reach the women later on. You know, phone numbers change. It was these lives are very unstable of a lot of the women who walked in the door. So it was hard for us to get a full gauge on what happened to everybody. We did to the best of our ability for the subjects that you see on the screen.
Yes.
Did both sides know that you were doing each side, and at what, or was it chronologically were you doing them at the same time? And secondly, you did a very good job, I thought, observationally, of just being sort of the fly on the wall. What do they think? Have they seen it, and do they feel the same way, or are they angry at the other side? Did one side feel you betrayed the other by knowing information and not telling the other? Can you comment about that?
Did everybody hear?
Yeah.
Well, initially, we were just going to focus on the Crisis Pregnancy Center because we honestly felt like that was the more interesting story, that there's been films about abortion clinics, and that that this was sort of the undiscovered or unexplored territory. So for the first, 9 months or so, 10 months or so, that's what we did. And then it started to feel like there was this kind of elephant in the room that we needed to, do something about. So we did approach the other side of the street after that when we came to this conclusion. We were basically finished shooting at the Crisis Pregnancy Center when we decided to do that, and we only shot at the abortion clinic a handful of times. We got, a lot of that material very quickly. As for the question of, what they all feel about it, Anne and Father Tom are here. You could probably ask them afterwards what they think about it themselves.